name is Cody Jones, and welcome back to another Storytime with Cody. Now, I gotta say, man, it's been a while since I've done a Storytime video like this, and honestly, I figured that this would be really interesting to talk about. But before we get into that, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of new videos, and you get to see more of me. Also, be sure to follow me on Spotify. Follow a P Thing Podcast. Link is right down below in the description. You'll find a link that says my podcast or whatever the fuck it says. And be sure to hit follow on that because you know what? I have a deal to make you guys, which I've already mentioned in like a little short that I did and also on social media. I'm willing to make a deal that if you guys can help me hit 100 follows on a P Thing podcast, and if you guys can also get the subscribers up to 300 by the end of this year and by New Year's Eve, I'll not only be shaving all of my hair, but I'll also make an OnlyFans account. It seems weird. But I mean, honestly, like, I'm doing all of this for you guys, that way you guys can really just partake in some, like, deals that I have to offer. And also, I figured it'd be fun and hilarious. I just make an account, Because honestly, I've seen a lot of people make accounts like this and shit, and I figured, why the fuck not, So, I will be keeping my deal. I will shave my hair at 300 by New Year's Eve, and I will make an OnlyFans account. That is a guaranteed promise. But other than that, guys, let's get it cracking, shall we? Now, today I'm going to be discussing my communication with the rapper, the jester, Ethan Cardiff, aka the Jokerr. Now, I already done an artist review for him a while ago, like sometime in July or something like that. I think. It's like I'm recording fucking shit ton of videos and spreading them fucking months ahead and shit, so I don't even know when I record anything because there's so many that I've done and it's so many that I've spread it across and shit. But it's funny because I was talking to him on Instagram a while ago, and we were talking about how, like, so many things have changed, like, in both our worlds, with him still succeeding to this day, still making music, still fucking goofing on Instagram and shit, and me slowly climbing up the social media chain, slowly climbing up the number of YouTube subscribers. And honestly, man, it's funny because I never really thought that I would be doing YouTube, and I never thought I would be doing podcasts either. And it's funny because I was talking to the Joker about this, and it was really funny, because when I first met the Joker, it was kind of around the time that I wasn't really familiar with him, but I was really, really into Tech Nine and Hobson. Like, I had this fucking loyalty to Strange Music and Funk Volume, which is no longer a thing anymore because Hobson now runs Undercover Prodigy. But at the time, I was a loyal fan and a loyal listener of Tech Nine, Strange Music, Hobson, and Funk Volume. When I discovered the Joker, it was a diss track called The Maestro, which was a complete, elaborate, and amazing and funny diss track towards Tech Nine and Strange Music. I actually find it funny, but at the same time, It's like, as a fan and loyal listener of strange music, I felt the need to show my loyalty by hitting him up on Messenger. It was so fucking stupid that it was actually funny. And it's funny because when I fucking hit him up on Messenger, I came at him with such, like, aggressive, like, defend Tech Nine's honor kind of attitude. And it's funny because I still have the fucking messages all right here still. So, you know what? Let me just dig this out real quick. So, alright, so it's like when I hit the Jokerr up on Messenger, this was back in 2016. So I was somewhat still a freshman, but a already graduated freshman, you know? So I fucking decided to idiotically, ignorantly fucking hit him up on Facebook, not expecting a response, but also I kind of thought like it was gonna be like, if he did respond, it would be completely aggressive or pissed off, or he would fucking write something, because it wouldn't be the first time that he responded to haters and shit. But it's like his response was so different and chill. Like, it was actually funny. And I remember like the way that he reacted and tried to like really talk at me, saying like he doesn't have to respond with the same attitude and headspace. Like, he's more grown up than that. But it's funny because when I've hit him up on Messenger, I completely said this. And just know that this was like off the top dissing or attempting to diss. So it was funny and at the same time shit. I hit him up and said, "Yo, Jay, to be honest, bro, your rap songs kind of suck, homeboy. And frankly, to how shitty your new songs are now, you might as well give up. Your fans are giving up, and so far I'm already getting close to being better. So do us a favor, give up the rap game. Your shit stinks and your rhymes are getting more and more lame. Plus, what are you talking about? The underground is under new management in your song, Here We Go. You mean you're under new management as the new sellout hoe? Because if that's the case, then go back to the bummy streets where you belong and collect my dough." Completely like trying to be clever and shit. You might as well stop rapping, and in a fight you better start trapping. And allow me to show the recaps, man. As I recall Shizzy saying your music sucks and you sing like a choking dyke. And go home, suck more dicks, but don't do it on the mic. Oh my gosh. I don't remember some of these actually being funny and terrible. I mean, again, it was an attempt. You're a fucking wannabe jester, and if I was the main boss of the rap game, you better look me in the eyes and do as I say with a loud yes, sir. You're a motherfucking joke, and you talk shit about tech because you can't seem to find a better style to rob. You fucking suck dicks. You fucking suck dicks, you punk ass cockroach, and since I am bigger and better of shit, bigger and better of shit, oh, bigger and better, I would crush you like a piece of shit, and you act like you're all that when you don't have any plats or gold. So far you can't seem to make a good hit. And just like your mom, you have a better chance of being a hoe and sucking on daddy's little dick. And what's up with that gay shit from the song I'm Gruesome, where you acting like, that's a word I'm not gonna say. It's like a lot of these words are completely just terrible. Or were you being a little homo self? I couldn't tell, and you're so bad. You won't be accepted in hell. And you, okay, more shit talk, more shit talk. A whole lot of fucking garbage. You can't rap for a motherfucking penny because no one would listen to you. And I'm spitting these words to see if there will be a spirit and go through you. So, right, so again, I'm continuously still talking shit. It's like a whole long fucking paragraph. Okay, and there was a line that said, "You're a Pennywise mock-up because it seems like you can't find a better suit. And since you're the Joker, then what happened to the rest of the card deck? Dick, you scare him off with your ugly mug. And did they decide they are tired of looking at you and realize you are nothing more but an ugly-ass bug? Just as Tech9, you are the ugly duckling, and I should have came and kicked you around with your feathers." What? Let's get to some plucking. So fucking what you got, fans? You think we give a shit? And you're the biggest low life without not one song that became a big hit. Go back to being a sellout, dick. You punk bitch. You're always tweeting and Facebook and watching as your fans satisfy your attention itch. You are obviously the shittiest rapper to exist, and when I'm done with you, I'll be back like the rapping Terminator. And so to you and your fans, fuck you and fuck haters. So after all of that, he responded to me, I think the same day, but I think this was like a fucking. He responded like this. This is the official Facebook page with 600k likes. I'd be impressed if someone could fake this. I agree. And no, I'm not pissed because I'm not a sensitive little child. Dissing someone you don't even know says more about you than it does about me. So, after all that, like, I was somewhat happy that he gave me props for for my attempt at dissing him. And I guess for some reason I just decided to continue talking to him. And like I started to conversate more with him, and then I started checking out more of his music because I did check out some of his other stuff, and I was really digging some of his music. As much as I was somewhat like caught off guard with his Tech9 and Hobson disc, I did re-listen to the songs right after, heard every word that he said, and took an understanding as to why he dissed him. And so after that, I responded back to him, and over time started to conversate a little bit more with the Joker. And the more we talked, the more like I just like opened up about what was going on in my side of the screen. And I eventually learned that this guy is actually pretty fucking cool. He's cool, he's funny, he's chill. Definitely not the kind of guy I expected. And I had a call up with him one day, and he said how there's a difference between some Hollywood people who are completely like friendly to fans, and then there were those who like act as if they're friendly but don't respond or care at all for the fans. He was more of the like, I get along with everyone because I really am this friendly. I am this funny and I am this kind. And it really like opened my point of view on the person. And after that, we started talking a little bit more. I eventually moved out of Cali and into El Paso in 2017. Still kept a strong conversation with him through Messenger and somewhat on Instagram. And then over time, like, we started to just develop a, a trust of communication. And there were even moments when we fucking video chat and talk about whatever the fuck we wanted. And I eventually um, saw the Joker more than just a guy who is a rapper, but I saw the Joker as Ethan Carter, the person, the the guy that completely opened up about what was going on in his life and shared it with me, and who had an open ear to what I had to say and what was going on in my life. So that complete connection was definitely like, it was definitely a strong like conversating connection of trust and respect. And over time, I um, he hit me up about what was going on in his life with his divorces, his dog passing away, his journey with the music, and how far he's been coming along with everything. And it was really interesting. You know, it's like there were moments when he would send videos of what's going on behind the scenes of his music and all that stuff. And even to this day, like, I again just got done talking to him a while ago about like how so much has changed and how we're still moving forward regardless. And honestly, he is just one of those dudes that I'm always happy to call a friend. And every once in a while, we would be sending all kinds of like funny clips and videos and shit, and just completely laughing about it or joking or just talking. You know, it's like I hit him up a while ago saying, like, "Hey man, how you been? It's been a while since we spoke. Last time we were talking, you were promoting your videos and stuff, and I was still somewhat getting used to doing YouTube." And so over time, um, like we started talking again, you know. So I guess it really shows that like not everyone is as you expect, and honestly, disrespecting someone that you don't fucking know is without a doubt childish and pathetic and just like completely sad. You know, don't fucking hit people up talking shit about them because you don't know what they've been through. You don't know what goes on in their lives, and you might think that someone is an asshole or a piece of shit just because someone else portrays them as that, or they seem like shitty people behind closed doors, but it's like, really, some of them are not like that at all. I thought Joker was just a person who completely disses people, and I was completely against it. But over time, I got to know the Joker, and I, to this day, still consider him a friend. And I'm sure that he feels the same way, probably. I'm not really sure. And over time, like, I guess I also feel comfortable calling him um, a brother, you know, because I don't know, it's like it was just one of those connections that you really feel like just continues to strengthen because that respect, that loyalty, that trust, that admiration, and that point of view that you are both like human beings, you know, and that not everyone is as they seem or as they appear to be, you know. So honestly, for this story time, I guess the best way I can put it is I'm happy that I've dissed the Joker and conversated with him, because if I haven't done that, I probably wouldn't even know who he was. So, in a way, I don't regret it. I mean, I do regret talking shit and regret some pretty fucked up shit because, let's be honest, I've only read a pinch of what I said because a lot of it was just completely cringy and fucked up and just flat out just, oh, bad. And I've said some pretty fucked up shit. Said some words that would probably get me canceled. Not anything racial, but definitely some words that were not very positive. But other than that, man, I mean, I don't regret conversating and getting to know him. But other than that, that's pretty much today's story. You know, honestly, I'm happy to be back to doing more story time videos. I don't know when there'll be a new one because, like, I want to tell some stories, but at the same time, I want to keep more things to myself, you know? That way I'm not completely giving every bit of myself to you guys, you know? But other than that, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Oh, also, I completely forgot to do something real quick in this video. In the past few videos, I've been giving shout-outs to people. So I intended to give a shout-out to a few YouTubers that I met throughout this year. And one of them happens to be Bear Buddies. Much love to y'all. You guys are hilarious. I love you guys' commentary and your videos. It is funny as fuck. Continue making videos, man. Much love. Jazz and Hard G's channel, YouTube TV. Hilarious duo. Very funny couple. Really happy that they got married too, you know? It's like, uh, it was really quite the sight, you know? Meet Canyon. Very morbid, weird cartoons, but at the same time, it's hilarious, you know? Because, uh, it's weird as fuck to watch, but at the same time, it's funny. Because it is definitely something that I've never seen before. Next is Brady Flanders. I just recently came into contact with this dude through Instagram, and his guy is actually pretty funny. So, Brady Flanders, I hope you're watching this, man. And uh, that's pretty much the shout outs that I have for today, you know? And it's like, I'm really happy to give shout outs to people because I think that there's nothing more pleasing than to really show support and shout out to the people that I love watching and just really communicating with. But other than that, guys, again, hope you like this video. Comment down below and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next video. I'm out. Peace.